Man, I'm trying to get this freaking trailer analysis out as soon as possible. Come home, okay? Get on the PS4, start making this video, and you know what? My power turns off, so this is gonna be a later video than it should have been. Also, it's kind of good though because I kind of went off topic at the end of the video. It was supposed to be just a trailer analysis video, but at the end it turned into kind of a Dragon Ball Xenoverse online rant. And since I get to redo the video, I'm not gonna like try not to rant at the end. Okay, I'm still gonna do my rant because I was going in, alright, on Xenoverse Online, but I'm just gonna like warn you guys now. At the end of the video, I'll tell you guys when you can leave if you just don't want to hear me blabbing on about the crappy online about Xenoverse. But for right now, I'm just going to start analyzing these screenshots, so here we go. Also, before we start this, I just want to say how I learned about this trailer. So I'm at school, I'm just done with my social studies test. It was pretty easy, and I look on my subscriptions, and I am like, is somebody trolling me? Because it says there's a Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 trailer. Now, first of all, I just want to say I expected to only get like a snippet of information about this game in the next few months because I knew there'd be a sequel. Like, the first game did well, everybody wanted a sequel. It's common sense, and I heard that there was going to be a sequel, so I was like, basically confirmed to me. But I didn't know that we'd get information so quickly, and not even just information, just we got like a full trailer. And I'm pretty sure this game's still in like early development, so what we see now is kind of a lot, but not that much. So if you don't see a lot, which I know you don't see all the important good stuff in this trailer, just showing a snippet of a few things, just expect more information as it goes on. Okay, be patient. This is early enough them giving us this information. So yeah, let's start with these screenshots now. You know, it's really annoying my power going out because I put so much effort to the first video, and then my power just goes out while the video is rendering. Alright, I'm all done with it, and it's like, oh, all that just wasted. Everything you said, that 21-minute video, it's just dead. It's gone. But let's start off, okay? Done with my little power rant. Alright, save the ranting for the end of the video. But first we see the hub here. Yes, all of this is the hub. Now, it doesn't show a lot. It shows it very briefly, which is why I have that Bandai Namco Entertainment Incorporated Presents, because that's kind of like in the whole photo. Like, this is like the best shot I could find of it without that like being so clearly. It's like the most transparent it can be. First thing I want to notice is there's a city in the middle, but if you look to the bottom right hand corner, you see like a little like piece of Namek on there. It's like, I guess that's where the Namekians are gonna go for like training or something, because it's like an artificial piece of Namek. You got the Namek colored grass, got Namek buildings, you've got the little short Namek trees, look like freaking, I don't know, just look like truffle trees, if anybody knows what that is. You probably don't, but on to the next screenshot. Instead of doing a segment for each screenshot, I'm just going to do all these hub screenshots in one. It's just hub this, hub that. You'll be able to fly up here, I'm pretty sure. Yes, you can fly in the hub in the next screenshots. The screenshots after this you'll see. This looks like the middle of the hub, and as you can see there's a guy flying and people on top of the mushroom, so that confirms you can fly. And this guy is flying, so even more confirmation. And then the World Martial Arts Tournament is there. It's the middle of the hub again. And then finally we get one last screenshot, which is to be somebody standing on a building. So yes, you can fly in the hub. It is confirmed. On to the next few screenshots. Oh yes, this is what I want to talk about. Look at that old map in the background. Just look at that old map. Like, I hope they don't have just all old maps, but we have Turles and then Lord Slug in another old map, but they're basically confirming that they're gonna have movie characters in this. And I know you guys might be confused because like there's already movie characters, Dragon Ball Xenoverse, because there's Brawly and blah 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 blah. Well, first of all, Brawly is in most Dragon Ball Z games, but then they don't have the rest of the movie characters. That's just because Brawly is like favored by like a huge percent of the Dragon Ball Z community. So Brawly is in like every Dragon Ball Z game. Like, that does mean like it's not even a movie character at this point. He's just like a, hey, we're gonna throw this in for like a bone to all you fans who like Brawly. Like, give a dog a bone kind of thing. Also, I know you're thinking that Bardock, like that Bardock, the episode of Bardock, Father of Goku, that is technically a movie, but at the same time it's not, because it's just like kind of a thing that explains what happens to Bardock. And movies, most of the movies are not canon. That was canon because it was confirmed by Frieza that all that happened, so it is canon. So yeah, that's technically canon, all that stuff, but they confirm movie characters, so probably movie parallel quest. Maybe we'll even see Android 13, Janemba, all those other characters from the movies that people like. And I hope this means they're adding more Dragon Ball Z characters, because when I found out at the beginning of Dragon Ball Xenoverse they didn't have a whole bunch of characters, I like fighting games, especially anime fighting games, with a big roster, because anime have a lot of characters, and I want a lot of variety in my character roster. I want there to be like, because some games, like, let's take Dragon Ball Evolution for example, even though that isn't like a real like game. Alright, it's just like some kind of like thing that's a tribute to Akira Toriyama. It has like literally every character you can think of in Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball GT. He hasn't added the new Dragon Ball Super characters from Universe 7, or was it Universe 6? Oh no, I think, yeah, it's Universe 6. But he haven't added that yet, but it has like literally like every movie character, every Dragon Ball character. Actually no, it does have a Dragon Ball characters, or Dragon Ball Z character, all the movie characters, Dragon Ball GT characters, and then there's like Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3 that had a lot of characters as well. And then like if you've heard about the Raging Blast 3 project, which somebody is like trying to get Raging Blast 3 like funded by Bandai or something, like he has like all the characters Dragon Ball Z, and like all the costumes that they've ever worn. Like I want that kind of variety, but of course like I didn't want it. Like in Xenoverse I found out that it didn't really matter, because most of the time I was using my created character, so it doesn't have to be that big, but I still want a kind of huge roster. So I'm glad that they're adding movie characters. And plus, I know you guys might say, well, you'll use your custom character a lot. Well, more characters equals more costumes from those characters, equals more skills from those characters, equals more variety for your custom character. Now on to the next few screens. We got this dark demon energy coming out of a scroll, which is basically saying, oh, Demigra or Toa or Mira are probably the villains of this game again, which I'm okay with that, I guess. And then this screenshot of Trunks from the History of Trunks episode, movie thingy. Alright, tells you about what happened to Trunks before he came to the timeline, that is the present Dragon Ball Z timeline. And this is another canon slash non-canon thing, because it's kind of a movie slash extra episode, which is filler, kind of, but it is what happened, so it is kind of canon, another thing like that. So yeah, that's gonna be added, so even more stuff like that. So on to the final part of the video. Now, I don't know if there's going to be any special editions yet. There probably will for pre-orders. Well, actually, they didn't do any special editions for Xenoverse 1, but they did do pre-order specials, and I pre-ordered it because it was like it was the first Dragon Ball game on Next Gen, man. Like, I had to have it. Like, Next Gen Dragon Ball Z, and it kind of did live up to its name until the online got kind of like shitty, which I'll go into my rant. I'll tell you guys when I'm about to start my rant, because I know a lot of you don't want to hear me rant on about all this stuff. But yeah, if there is a special edition, I'll probably get it, which I think they're just going to have pre-order extras like they did in the first game, where you get like the diamond and the gold Saiyan costumes, which I like the gold one, and you get like one character that you can never get if you don't get a pre-order edition, which, don't get me wrong, you don't have to pre-order to get that, because some people, like, usually when they have pre-order editions for games, you could just get like the first shipment, and it has that with it anyway. So if you didn't pre-order Dragon Ball Xenoverse, but you get it on the first day, then you're pretty much guaranteed to still get the pre-order bonus, because it's not just for like they count, oh, these many people pre-ordered the game, so only these many copies are gonna have pre-order bonuses. No, they just get a big shipment. Okay, they don't have time to do all that crap, alright, they're busy, and they just roll it out, so there's extra pre-order copies, and just the first shipment will have that. So even a few days after, unless the game is really popular and it's like flying off the shelves, so they have to sell another shipment, that won't have pre-order extras. The first shipment is what you'll need to get. And I kind of like that thing, because like, usually, like sometimes in games, if there's a pre-order bonus, like really big, like it was a whole extra character. It was Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and it's like later they might sell it again towards the end of the game's lifetime for like more money if you want it. But they didn't do that with Vegeta Super Saiyan 4, and I really like that. All right, now so I'm commenting. I'm saying that I like Bandai. And I know Bandai, if they're watching this video, Bandai about to be like, yo, because I'm about to flame on Bandai right quick. Like, you already know what it's time for. It's time for that rant. If you don't want to hear me rant on about how disappointed I am in Dragon Ball Xenoverse Online, you better leave now, because this section of the video, when I first made this video, was like 10 minutes, which is why it was like a 25-minute video, alright? Because I went in hard about what needs to be fixed about this game, alright? With this second game. What's wrong with the first game, and what needs to be fixed about the second game. Now, I was going to make a separate video about this a long time ago. I never ended up making it because I thought Dragon Ball Xenoverse wasn't too important back then. Nobody was playing it. But now that there's a sequel coming out, somebody please, like, get... I hope Bandai watches these videos that people make about their games, which I know a lot of companies do. Look, Bandai. Look, I'm about to flame on y'all real quick, alright? What are you doing with your online? Like, I don't know what I should start with. Let's start with the connection, first of all. How come when people have crappy connection, like in Naruto, people have crappy connection, you might lag. Like, there's some lag. It might be input lag. That's not too bad. Like, if they have really bad connection and the input lag's to the second where you press a button and it's like 5 seconds later that it actually reacts, like, that's bad. That's like freaking Giggle Buns bad. Like, you guys don't know who he is, but he has the most horrible connection. Alright, he's my friend who has the most horrible connection ever. Alright, he almost beat me in freaking Storm 4 the first time he ever played it. Like, because he got it a few days ago. Just because I like, his connection was that bad. He almost beat me. He didn't beat me, alright. But in Xenoverse, if somebody's lagging, and I realize it's more difficult to like balance out that because in in Naruto Storm 4, people aren't flying. But in Xenoverse, people are just flying around. But it's like more kind of a Call of Duty lag, because instead of there being input lag or something, like, you know how in Call of Duty when people be teleporting around and crap and they be like flying everywhere? That's what happens times 100 when somebody's lagging on Xenoverse. Like, they'll just be flying around everywhere, and then you just don't know. They're like everywhere at the same time. Like, I wish I could show you some gameplay, but I deleted most of my Dragon Ball Xenoverse footage just because I wasn't going to make any Xenoverse videos. It was taking up a lot of space. I need to change my hard drive on my PS4 to get more space. But you guys know what I'm talking about if you play the game. Like, people with bad internet will just fly everywhere, and then when they try to hit you, it's like they just teleport in front of you and hit you. And sometimes when you just try to hit them, you either just hit randomly, or maybe you'll just be trying to hit them from far away, and they like teleport to you and get hit. So not only is it kind of unfair to you, it's kind of unfair to them at the same time, and it just makes it like unfair for everybody. So that needs to be fixed. That's not what I'm mad about, though. Alright, let me tell you what I'm really mad about. First of all, there are some things that just need to be totally removed from Xenoverse. Like, totally. Like, the Ginyu Force poses, alright? Nobody cared about them at first, right? Because they're just Ginyu Force poses. All you do is pose. But, you know, people found out that these special effects, they're like, hey, these special effects are useful. And the one I hate the most, I don't even have a problem with any of the other ones. I just hate the one where you don't stagger when you get hit. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, no, seriously, I don't get it. Like, what is that, bro? Like, if you don't know what staggering is, because maybe you've never played a fighting game in your life, or you just don't know the technical term, but you know what it is. You probably all know what it is, but you don't know what I'm talking about. It's a technical term. In fighting games, stagger is, you know what it is. You all know what it is if you play a fighting game. You get hit by somebody, right? And they continue their combo, but, you know, if you just hit them back after they hit you, you can't continue your combo, right? They can't continue their combo on you, but they're not going to hit you back, because usually when you get hit once in fighting games, you just, like, stagger. Your character moves, and he like stops. He like, you can't do anything because you just got hit. Sometimes it'll be like, oh, you know, the you got hit animations, like noises you hear, right? So that's what's called stagger. Now, there's a pose in Xenoverse which I'm sure you've all seen before, and when you get hit, you don't stagger. And I don't understand how you're supposed to beat that. Like, honestly, I wouldn't have a problem if there's a way to like counter it. Like, if there's a way to like, there's no countering that. Like, you hit them, and they just stand there you're doing a combo, and they're free to hit you anytime and just stop what you're doing. Not only that, but if you like blast them with a Kamehameha, they can just like straight like fly out of it. They can just like move out of it. It's like there's just wind over there. It's just like, oh, there's a breeze over here, and I don't like it. They just move to the side. That's all. Like, it hurts them, but they can just move out of it, so it doesn't hurt them anymore. If you're trying to do a combo, you like punch them, and they'll just sit there. And when they could just punch you at any time and just stop your combo whenever they want to. And no, there's no countering it. You can't find a way to like turn it off or something. And then you like I know that there's a thing where it runs out of time. Okay, it's not forever. But here's what they'll do. They'll just wait for the effect to almost be run out, and then redo the effect while they're still in the effect. So like they'll like redo the thing where they don't get staggered while they're not getting staggered. So how are you supposed to hit them and stop them when they're not going to get staggered? So they won't like stop. They'll just keep doing it, and then it's like basically forever. There's like nothing you can do. I think if you like go up to them, hold triangle really quick, it'll stop it, but I don't know, or maybe I forget. But like that's like so OP. I hate that. Like you just hit them, and they get hit, but they could just move out of it. They could just hit you back. Like it's so OP. It's like freaking ridiculous. And it just turns into people hitting each other but not staggering, and it looks so retarded. Like, that's not what Dragon Ball Z is. Okay, I'm trying to play Dragon Ball Z, not this like spam one move and win the whole game crap. Next one I'm going to talk about is capsules. Alright, this is so annoying because like half the community does that Ginyu Force crap, and then the other half does the capsule crap. What they'll do is you'll just be fighting them, and you'll be totally wrecking them, right? You'll be destroying them, and then they just run away from you when the time's almost out, and then when it's like at 1 second, they just use a capsule and get all their health back, and they just win because you took some damage, right? You're not going to take no damage from somebody, but then their health is at full. They like use a capsule right before time is out, and they win. Even though they hardly even hit you. You beat the crap out of them, but they still win just because they had a capsule. And it's like why? Like that wasn't even a match. You just like straight cheated. Why is that in online? Like can somebody answer me that? Why would that even be in there? I don't get why the option is in there. Like, did they not think of that? And then they don't even update the game to fix it. Like, do they even care about their online? Like, I'm dead serious. Somebody please answer me. Do they even care? Like, I don't get it. Like, those two things make me so mad. Like, I feel like with them just cheating, even though I beat them, they'll just win anyway. And I like can't stagger them, so I can't get a full combo in on them, and I can't hit them with like Ki Blast. They just move out of it. Why would I play that game? What, like, there's no way to beat that. And you could say, oh, you could just use it, you could just do that, but like, I'm not. If I do that, I'm not playing Dragon Ball Z, am I? Like, that's not what they do in Dragon Ball Z. And it's a Dragon Ball Z game. I paid $60 to play a game that's Dragon Ball Z. Not a $60 game to play a game where you just spam a certain move or spam a certain effect or a certain item at the end that makes you always win. That's not what I'm playing. And if they don't remove it, I swear, I'm not playing that game. And a majority of the people probably won't play it either, so I'm guessing they won't remove it. Like, I'm pretty sure they'll remove the capsule thing, but what I'm worried about is the Ginyu post thing. Like, that's so annoying. That there's literally no way to counter that except for just do it yourself. Also, Phantom Fist, alright, I use Phantom Fist, but it's not like the Ginyu Force pose. Like, the Ginyu Force pose is OP. All you do with Phantom Fist is you, like, use it and they can't hit you. But it's not like they can't hit you, but you can hit them at any time. They can't hit you, but you can't hit them at the same time. So all you're doing is pretty much wasting time and not getting hit. But of course, you could just hit somebody and then spam Phantom Fist for the rest of the match. But I'm not gonna do that, right? I'm not gonna spam that. Like, people will say, oh, use Phantom Fist. I'm not gonna spam Phantom Fist like that the whole time. I'm not gonna hit you and then just spam Phantom Fist so you can't take down my health, and your health is like forever like lost. You're done for the rest. I'm not gonna do that. Like, I'm not a faggot. Like, why would I do that? And honestly, some people probably do that. So I'm just gonna say they need to nerf Phantom Fist as much as I love it. So yeah, I just don't get like why they have all that stuff in online. I seriously hate it, and if they have it, I'm not playing the game. And I hope that Bandai sees this, and I just want you to seriously answer me. Like, send me an email, comment on the video. Why is that there? Why do you not care about your online? Are you trying to trick me out of my money? Because seriously, fuck you if you are. Like, I don't care what games you make. I don't care if you're in charge of all the anime games. I don't care if, like, who you are. If you're trying to cheat me out of my $60, alright, that I barely be able to get a game like any other day. Like, I have to save up. I have to wait till my birthday or Christmas or till my mom's in a good mood or something until I get a game. So I have to choose wisely what games I play. And I choose this game as one of the few games that I'm able to get at a time, and you just screw me out of my dollars. Like, just fuck you, alright? I don't really care who you are. Just fuck you. I'll say what I want. I'm not scared of Bandai because they're a big company, or if they're gonna ban me off YouTube. Like, I'm just speaking the truth. I really don't give a fuck. Like, why are you, like, trying to trick me out of my money? Alright? I'm, like, really pissed at this stupid ass online. Alright, I'm done. Alright, I'm done with my rant. If you did make it to this part of the video, thank you all for watching. I know that it would get pretty boring just watching some kid complain like, oh, this is unfair, and blah, blah, blah. I know a lot of people don't want to watch that, so if you did watch this, which a lot of you probably didn't, thank you. You're really nice. Thank you for hearing my opinion, and if you watch this, Bandai, if that stuff doesn't get out the game, like, what are you doing? What is that supposed to be? I'm pretty sure in Dragon Ball Z, they don't have it to where, like, if you watch the anime, nobody's, like, getting hit, but then they're like, oh, I'm not gonna take any damage, unless they're totally OP. Like, everybody in the freaking Dragon Ball Xenoverse isn't, like, Perfect Cell when Krillin was just kicking his ass and wasn't doing anything, alright? Like, everybody's not Perfect Cell, alright? That's not how Dragon Ball Z is. Like, take from me, I've been watching Dragon Ball since I was, like, I don't even remember, so I was, like, 5, or, like, I don't know, I don't have time for that, bro. Like, it's seriously my favorite anime, and I feel like the online of Xenoverse just puts it to shame, and that really, like, pisses me off. Okay, I'm done. Now, watch the power cut off right now, alright? Alright, it's not going to cut off. Thank you all for watching. My name is Legendary Gamer. If you made it this far, thank you. Please leave a like on the video. Please comment what you think about the online, how much you think it should be fixed, if you think that stuff should be removed, or if you think it could be nerfed, because it doesn't, like, sorry for the weird cut there. I don't have a problem with it being nerfed. Even if there's, like, only one way to counter it, I really don't care. There shouldn't be one way, though. There should be a few ways to counter, like, the pose. And they really need to nerf the capsules. Actually, it shouldn't even be online at all, in my opinion, the capsules. But I don't have a problem if they nerf the Xenoverse pose, because in Dragon Ball Z, I feel like it's a game where you, like, should try to get stronger. Alright, you practice, you earn skills, and you use those skills to fight people fairly. You don't just find one skill and then just be able to wreck everyone. Like, seriously, the Xenoverse poses aren't even that hard to get. Like, you could at least be a little difficult to get if you're gonna be that OP and just take over the online. But no. So, they could either nerf it, they could remove it, because honestly, I don't remember the Xenoverse posing like that in Dragon Ball Z and then just being invincible. I don't remember that. Like, that's not very realistic, Bandai. I'm just saying. But yeah, they could just nerf it. I don't have a problem with that. And I'm not saying that, like, I'm an expert at online, alright? So, this is just my opinion. I'm not saying this is factual, alright? I'm sure you have your opinions because you are, I assume, a human being. And everybody has their own opinions. And unless you're, like, some kind of alien watching this, anybody has their own opinion. And this is just mine. This is just what I think of the online. But I'm sure all of you are tired of people just spamming capsules before they're about to lose, so they can just automatically win, or just use it not being able to do a full combo on somebody because they do a stupid pose. I'm sure you're all tired of this. Like, seriously, like it's so ridiculous. And yeah, that's all I want to say. And again, I'm not saying that this is factual. This is only my opinion. And I know most of you guys are gonna think that I think I'm like this opinion, like everybody should be listening because I'm like the best at Dragon Ball Z or one of the best. I'm really not. There's like so many people better than me. I'm not that good, but like that's like a good thing to me, because if I was the best, it'd be really boring. But at the same time, I like being the best. But what Dragon Ball Z is supposed to be about is like finding people stronger than you and then trying to get stronger than them. So if there's nobody stronger than me, that'd be pretty boring, wouldn't it? Like if I find somebody online who's stronger than me, I'm like gonna go off, go do some parallel quests, go try to get to a higher level and try to get better at the game and say, oh, maybe I can get stronger and beat this guy now. Like that's what Dragon Ball Z is supposed to be. That's what I think Xenoverse should be like. Like, I should try to get stronger than this dude, not like, hey, the only reason he's stronger than me is because he equipped this move. If I equip this move, I'm just going to be stronger than him, and then stronger than everybody else. Like, that's basically what it is. One person uses it, and then it just influences everybody else. So it's not like everybody's fault. It's kind of like, well, that's how you're supposed to play a game. People are trying to get the most out of their $60, like I said. So they'll do whatever they need to win. Or they're just trying to troll. Like, people will really just troll you. They'll, like, win a match, and then just send you a message like, ha ha, I used this, so you didn't win. It's like, I that's why I like Naruto, because there's no levels and no different skills. There's only characters, and everybody does an equal amount of damage, and there's no OP. That's why I love Naruto. That's why Naruto Storm 4 is better than Xenoverse. Yeah, I said it. It's better. The online is better. I'm not saying that the offline is better, even though, yeah, the offline isn't better, but the online is way better because it's really fair. And they're trying to make Dragon Ball Z like that because, yeah, there are some overpowered people in the anime of Dragon Ball Z that, you can't hurt, you can't beat. But it shouldn't be like that. It should be a little bit fair. Like, you don't have these people who are, like, basically gods because you can't touch them on here. The only reason you shouldn't be able to beat somebody is because of a skill. It should be because, like, you're, like, level 1 and they're, like, level 90. Like, that's what I think. That's how I want a Dragon Ball Z game to be online. This is probably why I think that the offline Dragon Ball Z games are probably better. Like, my favorite Dragon Ball Z game is Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Like, that was fun. With other people, that was fun. But thank you all for watching. My name is Legendary Gamer. I ranted for too long. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching this to the end if you did, and have a nice day. Enjoy the sequel of this.